right, let's see it. Snipe down. What do you got for me? I haven't actually seen him on EU yet. I missed Orlando, which was the first tournament he was on EU for. FaZe caught a fast 3-0 first game. I feel like that's like the new rivalry. FaZe EU after Snipe Down was like talking shit on the squad before he left or after he left.
Some of the fiercest teams in this competition all finding themselves in that fourth and final pool. This is game number 1 between EUnited and Navi.
And a really strong start here for EUnited as well. Not only did they get the kills, they've got a little bit of map control.
Nice.
Has got himself some equipment to
Am I in 1080?
He's got a grapple. He's already been flying around the map with that. He's also got
Man,
jump rifle in his hands.
doesn't look that great.
And at the moment, Navi just chasing shadows. All of them in the death screen, but nobody yet able to get their hands on that on.
Had a chance to chat with Jimbo at the warm-up station before this series, asking just how he's looking at these game types.
Sucks that that EUnited team fell apart because Ryan was trying to get rid of King Nick. Spartan benched himself for it.
He told me they want to win both games.
I like that team a lot. They're that like not superstar team, but always played well together.
Yeah, bizarre CCF. Not surprising to hear they're not too confident, not just from their side as well, but one of the games,
Kimbo.
games that Optic Gaming, of course, lost in Orlando was to EUnited.
I mean, I still expect EU to win this 3-0. Navi's Navi was like in Halo 5 one of the better teams, like that roster. When Respectful was still on the team, they were like the best EU team, but Ascend's been better than them since Infinite came out.
Snipe Down interestingly doesn't go into long haul there. Maybe knew that he was going to get pinched by Glass. Jimbo tries to get it away. He will get it to the bottom of Gold Stairs, but a nice back and forth between these two teams, applying equal pressure to one another so far.
Yeah, a lot of respect being shown by both teams at the moment. Nobody going to desperate for ball time.
Nice
They're
so resourceful with the equipment in this, dude. It's nuts. It's always stuff that like they always use it in situations when I'm like, I would never think to do it.
A little bit of a slow start for him. 1 kill on the board and the 5 deaths alongside it.
Great little run here from Suspector. Really impressive. If you caught the last episode of Eclipse from EUnited, you know just how excited Ryan Noob and Rain are to have Suspector as what they call the third of their trio. This is the first time this season where they felt like they really had that third player that's rounding out the roster. And of course, now with Snipe Down here on the
having that trio, Snipe Down's odd man out.
For a potential world championship run. To death though for a United.
Okay, no scope headshot.
Speaking of Snipe Down, he's on our screens right now, but Navi managed
could have got the double,
the
the shock chain reaction.
The man who's got the ball in his hands is supported by 2 teammates as well, so Snipe Down trying to put some pressure on at the moment, but Navi also trying to rotate, and it looks like they might be able to get out of here. Mighty's doing a good job to stay alive top elevator as well. Snipe Down's going to try and take him down, and we'll be able to do so. That might be the kill.
I can't believe he landed on that ledge.
Navi go into a slender lead.
Notice how Snipe Down also hits the grapple and stays on height there in the connector, able to get
not a super objective game so far. 15-8.
But what a low-scoring game, Mark.
Halfway through the half already, or the round. I guess it's not a half.
Oh, that's 3 dead here for EUnited as well. Navi doing a great job to team shot Snipe Down from the tower. Putting him on his back for a few moments. It was Snaky who actually picked up the double kill to create the opening. So Snaky, who, well, the rest of Navi actually boot camping over in America, has been boot camping from London. So he's been playing on some high.
You also have like, I was thinking when Boo Boo left FaZe, that original FaZe where he was always saying that no one was ever really running OBJ, or you know, everyone was kind of just trying to get kills. So Snipe Down was part of that. Maybe he's not the right piece for OBJ games. I mean, it's the first round of this game, but not a great start for him. I feel like in these types of games when, you know, you'd expect EU to have a 3-0 win, you really need to keep your foot on the gas and not let them have any. What the hell's going on with this camera? It's flickering. Yeah, you don't want them to really have any sort of hope. You just squish them right off the rip.
You cannot leave Ryan Noob the last player alive, and this is why.
I mean, they still haven't touched the ball.
Managed to keep that ball out of the hands of EUnited. So
Ryan Noob usually just drops the sniper. Well, he would drop it for Spartan. So I guess should be dropping it for snipe down now, right? Oh, I should have stuck him, right? That is not looking good for them.
Really nice shot, really nice patience there from Navi. Even though Ryan New bought his team so much time, Snipedown was the last player alive. He falls, so still control. Ryan New bought so much time for
He needs to get this out. He's going to toss his bottom mid or run it long. I haven't seen a lot of these skins because I haven't been playing. There's a lot of really cool ones. It's a shame they made such a bad game that I'm not willing to spend money on the stuff they make. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. I mean, there's only 32 seconds left. This is going to be like a try to get 1 second lead and drop it. Oh, they're 3 dead now. This is... At this point, they might as well just defend the ball. Not even hold it, yeah.
Efficient as they might like in this game. However, they still lead 40-17 with 15 seconds left.
15 seconds left. They hold this off. This one push, then maybe this will be the round going to Navi. The first kill is going to go in their favor. It's 3v3 on the map.
Navi.
Ball is down. That's
Navi looking good. I mean, FaZe just hasn't gotten anything going yet.
Rain manages to scoop it up though. Kimbo goes for a little bit of a longer flank. He's got a little
I would like to see Snipedown do well.
And Navi take home the first
I'm not European at all.
In oddball here,
but
the Europeans, they're here to play.
I mean, we heard how they're prioritizing this game number 1.
Tough start. Tough start, Eric. Pretend like I know. I always thought that was so weird when people like talk to about or to Halo players by their first name like they know them in real life.
Every single kill in this pool is going to matter so much. 3 dead off the rip here for EUnited as well, and there's Mighty's getting the 4th with a shock rifle. The perfect opening.
Navi and Ascend are the best European teams? Yeah, I know. I mean, Ascend's been the best the whole time, though. I don't think there was ever a time where, there was never, like, a time where Navi overtook them, right? Unless it happened in the last, like, month or 2. And I just haven't been watching or paying attention. Top 6 is the highest they've made, right? Was that Ascend in this game? They made top 6. I know Jimbo's roster in Halo 5 got top 8. That was like the highest they ever got.
From the batteries, he was the last player alive and trying to stop the ball from getting into gold. He can't do it solo. And just like that, 25-0 in favor of Navi.
No Infused made top 6. Yeah, but that was Jimbo, Respectful, Snaky, and Kimbo? Maybe? Something like that? Maybe swap one of them out. I don't remember exactly. They kept the same roster for like the majority, pretty much all of Halo 5 though.
Navi here looking so good in game number 1. Let's get to an Astro listening here with Navi in round number 2.
Damn. Oh! Almost worked. Jimbo's the EU Halo GOAT. He was always like, I feel like when Halo 5 came out, he was the most popular. Like, it was always like Jimbo's the best EU player. Then I feel like everyone started saying Respectful was the best EU player. And then this game came out, and neither of them were on the best team.
They should have spawned on ball.
Yeah, they're all gonna be there.
They made 5.
2 points.
Any damage?
Oh, I hate when you get in those situations and you can't look up fast enough to get the headshot.
Also one long, bro. There's one long.
Okay, 2A.
Going behind you. Steps.
Behind you. I love that accent.
It's 2A.
Navi. Ew. You nasty.
I'll be there in a sec.
Okay, back there.
There's one turbine. Triangle.
Both weak.
Triangle and ball, guys.
Both dead. Last guy's rain.
Oh.
Live. Make sure you live.
EU's coming back at least. It started what, 25 L?
I make a friend to VR if you want.
It's weird how in games like this, like, comebacks like that happen and you don't even notice.
There's one by the check.
Because, like, you're constantly switching screens. It's like, sometimes it's hard to follow. Especially, like, during the listening. When the commentators aren't like, dude, he's killing it. Kimbo. The Kimbo-Jimbo combo. Dude, if he hit that, I mean, he got him anyway, but if he hit the headshot kill, dude, he's literally about to win him this round at this rate. Those Navi skins are sick, dude. He's like, I might as well get these shots off if I'm gonna die. Dude, why are all the cameras flickering? It's like, I don't care, obviously, like whatever, but it's like distracting. I keep looking down there.
With this little push coming in, maybe there's an opportunity for them. But Kimbo now, having
I guess it's only Sniped Down and Ryan
kills and assists, has the ball, it's running
that I've
away.
noticed so far.
For Navi at the moment. And there's a lot more points on the board in this round, and honestly, this round might have played really, round one would have played really similar to this round had Ryan.
There's still so much time though.
This time, Navi is prioritizing the last kill alive, and you heard during the listen, and they're on the same page, making sure they know where that last player is.
Ryan always ends up with this shock rifle. I feel like he's always like, I don't want to be the sniper on the team.
Taking advantage of what is presented in front of them at the moment, though. Mighties has responsibility. He's got camo, he's got shock, and he's got headshots in his future as well.
Dominant control of the shock and the camo here in this game, and it has shown on the scoreboard. 68-33 with 2 minutes left.
This young man has been so impressive so far this year. For now, he's going to have to watch his teammates do a little bit of heavy lifting towards the end of this game. There's 2 minutes left on the game clock here. Plenty of time for EUnited to turn this round around, but Navi are going to know that as well. They can't get desperate here.
He's just hiding in that corner
until they see that win come up on the board.
And it would be a very EUnited
so
thing
frustrating
to bring this game back. We've seen them do it countless times over the course of this season. Don't count them out just yet.
I feel like the screen looks dark,
set up
dude.
here for EUnited as well. Snipe Down has the ball in his hands. Rhino taken down. 2-4 here for EUnited. Repulsor used just
looking
to get a bit
dark.
of time for teammates to arrive.
Bravo 6 going off.
2 kills. Mighty sends himself in, and Suspector and Snipe Down send 2 Navi members to the grave. It's a good hold here from EUnited.
Very good hold, just like we said. They were down by 30 points. They're right back in this now.
He just ended up behind him.
15.
Ryan Noob is there. Suspector is right alongside him. Kimbo's going to go first.
They're making it a game though.
Push coming in from Navi as well. So
Kimbo gets one more shock rifle.
They
get put it away.
He
just starts hitting every shot he takes.
With a clean break, they keep the ball in pipes as well. Not even a playable opportunity for EUnited.
And it was the time that they needed to strike. And the game had come within 10 points, and they make sure that they make the push now. Only 15 points away from closing it out.
15 points away, but the camo
15
is on the map.
points
We have
away.
to see who gets control of that. It looks like EUnited have control of that side of the map. So this might be the last opportunity if EUnited have managed to get that camo. For now though, Kimbo working with Mighty's trying to hold off the push, but EUnited have the ball in their hands.
Ball was played there. EUnited will bring it back all up to the pipes. Look at Mighty's.
Z Mighty.
Gonna fly right in and try to do some damage. Here comes the push. The team push 2 dead now for EUnited.
Mighty's doing so much damage in this game. He's sat at 22
3
and
dead.
20, only a positive 2.
Just gotta clean up Snipe Down. Yeah, that's probably it. They're gonna spawn long? Oh, they spawned Attic? Ew. Hit one more, buddy. Come on. Not looking good for EU. I mean, they could obviously still pull it out, but not looking good. Not what you want to see.
Reminding us why that fact is true. What a game number 1. We heard from Jimbo earlier. Underdogs, they get the upset. In
Game 1 really wasn't even close.
For game number 2,
dude, EU can't go down 2-0. That team's gonna fall apart, I feel like. Honestly, I didn't see Orlando because I was away that weekend, but it just seems like that this team kind of came together like as a victim of circumstance more as they wanted to play together. Like the whole thing happened with Spartan, he left. Then they ended up, like, Snipe Down was the odd man out of phase. And he was just like the best pickup for them. But I don't know. I mean, Snipe Down's obviously still really good. He was winning the Apex tourneys when he was playing that game.
who just about
But
gets away with
I
that
don't
one.
know.
Heat wave
I don't
in
think he
the
has
end.
Spartan slaying power right now.
Stays alive as well, 8-4, and how quickly EUnited
From
can
what I've
convert
seen,
their
at
own.
least.
Just a 2-kill lead now becomes a 4-kill lead.
Ew, is
As
that the
they
new
will
EU
get
skin? That one
singled
looks
dead
nice
here and
too.
maintain control. Ryan
I like all these. I really wanted to buy the new optic ones, the white
Really
ones.
good start here. Really good response from EUnited.
But they just, like,
What
don't
would have been a
deserve any of
wake-up
my
call for
money.
them in game number 1. It's a 3-kill game between the two teams, but the Heatwave has been
That and I don't
the
even
moment.
play.
Jimbo is gonna have the dynamos
I haven't
with a
played
couple
since
of
doubles
pairs
came out. I played like that week.
on their
The
ends
server
and let
desync
them
was
stand
so
up for a
bad
few moments on
that
players, but that's not gonna be enough to really
I
put the
wanted to
pressure
play
back
and
onto
it was
EUnited.
just
At
so
the moment,
annoying.
EUnited have had the numbers advantage for the majority of this game, and it's
Ew.
reflecting in that scoreline.
You can
That
also
pistol's
tell that
sick,
game
too.
number 1 was indeed a wake-up call for
I don't think I
EUnited.
ever
Come
bought
out
any of the
swinging here,
pistols, like
14
the
to 8.
sidearms. Oh, you didn't see him?
Tries to check the corner, but eventually
He's lucky he got that
big
trade.
with Jimbo. He's gonna be
Good
very
start
happy
for
with
EU
that.
though.
Here's Kimbo with the heat wave.
Kimbo with the heat wave, first time we've seen this, but he gets absolutely decimated by 3 different weapons from 3 different players of EUnited.
Zimolides.
It's a 6-kill lead here. It's time to extend ever so slightly. Even early in the game, Navi have to be extremely careful here.
Nice
so they
clean
don't
up.
let EUnited pick up momentum and extend that lead to something which is just unsurmountable towards the end of the game.
Well, it was all Navi in game number 1. Now
Maybe
it
they
seems to
really
be
do
all
still have
EUnited
the
here in game
slaying
number
power
2
they
with
need to
the
just
kill
run
lead. Let's
through
get
them
to
in
an actual
Slayers.
listen with the side of EUnited.
I'm leaving blue. I'm pushing bottom mid. I'm pushing bottom mid. I'm looking shrooms.
Dynamos in 5 seconds.
Shrooms one. In bridge one.
Dude.
2 on shrooms. I got one.
Nice, 2 3
Nice.
Dynamo's popping. Dynamo's popping for this
Yeah,
next
you might
push.
have him. You might have him. Look here.
Damn, they're timing the freaking nades and everything. I can't believe they didn't get rid of those dynamo nades. I feel like everyone complained about those.
On command. We gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. Yeah.
Forward. Top P, guys.
Blue window.
Gonna be on top blue window.
I naded.
He got him.
In blue vent. Blue vent. Blue vent.
Oh,
One shot blue vent. Going top car side. He's sitting in the vent. Sitting in the vent. On your right, Eric. Keep
he
going.
didn't get him.
Nice
Nice,
shot.
another guy.
Loader
Well, on
car
Dynos. On
Snipe
Dynos.
down,
Look at
cleaned
Dynos.
him up.
There should be guys
He's
right
there,
there.
he's there.
One shot.
Dude, big guy P2, Eric.
Nice job. New Dynos popping right now. Dude, new Dynos.
Red gen.
You got Dynos?
They're about to pop. About to pop.
He has a UAV. Has a
Team
UAV.
kill. And he died. 4 dead? It's an opportunity. You got the new shock nades.
Nice job, Eric.
They got camo.
Alright, get there.
That was
No, it's
unfortunate.
up
That
30,
thrust
it's up 30.
threw him right back into the nade.
Blue crest.
P2. P2. Red gen are now kind of weak. Nading vent.
Can you help me P2 run? Yeah, I'm here P2. He's down their street.
One there window.
I'm almost P2. I'm 1 second behind.
10 seconds for new
RP
Dynos.
jump. RP jump. Gonna jump top P.
Hear that. One time I did.
Chiz? I forgot that he, or Chig.
You guys want
I just
me
called him Chiz, wow.
He's still red gen.
Dynos in 5. Dynos in 5.
Forgot Chiz was coaching them.
Red gens.
It's weird hearing his voice again. He like gave up Halo and Halo 5 pretty much.
EUnited, but Navi's starting to rally a little bit here. They're starting to close that lead, and now it's a 7-kill game.
Yeah, just like that. They're managing to keep the game close. You have to wonder, was it too little too late? They really let the game get away.
They still got a
early on.
healthy
They're gonna
lead.
have to claw back over these next 20 kills.
And it's
But
gonna do so, but as you say, maybe it was
Slayers
just
don't
too
start till the
much
30th
of a
kill.
slow start for them in
So
game
they
number 2.
say.
EUnited playing too damn well, getting those 3-4 deads that turn this into the score that we find at the moment. But Kimbo might have the thing to turn the game on its head once more. That, of course, is the camouflage. EUnited
Lurking. They're only down 5.
This is an opportunity for Navi to rack up.
Damn, I kind of do want Navi to win now. I feel like it would be.
Oh my God.
They're like the underdog story now.
Make it a 2-kill game.
But damn, I feel bad if
Another one here. It's now
EU
a 2-kill
chokes.
game at 32-30. What a run from Navi. They are right back in this
I just forgot I don't have the. I just forgot I don't have the chat up. That's probably all. EU is EU. Constant in the chat. Snipe down a Sally going to leave Halo. He probably will, even if he wins Worlds.
This is unbelievable there. That was
I'm from
a
UK,
kill
so I want
lead
Navi to
during
win.
the entire
All right.
Arsenal from EUnited,
I can get
and
behind
Navi
that.
has once again picked them apart. Still a 1-kill game, 34-33.
I just like. I like cheering for the underdog, but I am a fan of Snipe Down. He hasn't committed to leaving Halo, but he did say, I saw a clip of him on stream saying something along the lines of, I would never put in the effort I put into Halo again.
Absolutely
Whatever that meant. I don't really know. It was just like a 45-second stream clip, so I didn't really have the context for it.
Kill for kill, you gotta be so careful how you play each of these situations.
I think he was saying like the reward he's getting for how much he's trying, I think, is very low. I know his dad passed away this season, and that after that happened was when he was like, all right, he put out a tweet that was kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna start trying now. Not like exactly those words, but something like that. I was like, damn, bro, why are you not trying? It's a good thing that I'm not good enough to play in these. I would fucking hate these people. It's like, yo, can we just try? Can we try, please? The fact that you need to like say that to people in a professional environment is insane.
Camo isn't going to last too much longer, though. Navi did a good job of kind of taking everyone else out around Ryan, leaving him on an island. But now he's got the heat wave. Now he's got the camo as well. The camo disappears, but keeping the weapons in your hand at this stage of the game is massive. Ryan now on a little bit of a tear alongside Snipe Down. It's just 6 kills to go here for EUnited to tie the series.
Oh,
incredible sequence here, as you say, now up by
I feel
6.
like if you don't get him in 2, you could die very easily. He got him in the 3rd shot though.
Still 4 to go. Navi need 10. It's still very doable on both sides. Ryan just playing his life so well, getting so much information. He's positioning around these walls.
Ryan always playing like a rat.
A couple of shots, scamper away, just be a nuisance, be annoying.
He's ratty.
And with the thrust, it's going to make it even more difficult.
He didn't even. He stayed in this corner. I would have definitely died there trying to get away.
He sits in the connector there, but he gets flanked in the end. Not over just yet. 47-40.
Nice shots.
Oh, big from Jimbo though.
Damn, if he stayed alive there.
He had to get 2 at that point
He
as
got
well.
traded.
Kimbo and Mighty's
I mean,
combined.
48-44. This would be a
Navi
crazy
have no games
finish.
to play with here, just 2. EUnited can afford a couple more.
4 minutes on the clock as well. A lot of time to play with here. So EUnited is not going to force this just yet. If Kimbo and Navi get the advantage, though, they might push 44-49.
Only 1 kill to go here. Ryan is going to be challenging. Jimbo keeps Kimbo alive, but it's going to be EUnited who answer
Ooh,
back.
okay.
In game number 2,
Either way, not very confidence inspiring. I mean, game 1, they got whopped.
What a back and forth in that game.
Game 2, very close Slayer. Like, not what you'd want to see. Not what you want to see if you think they're going to win. So, good luck for them. But we'll see how game 3 goes. Bathroom break time for the boys. The graphics for the Worlds is pretty cool.
12 minutes at 1-0.
Damn, this is my least favorite game type.
And that is going to be probably the game plan, just to
CTF.
just
Actually,
Navi
I like
mentally
it better
get
than
that first
Slayer
cap
on this
the
map.
board, but if it goes to Navi, if it goes to a team who know this is a weak
Yeah,
game
definitely
time
was
for
not
them,
a fan of
the
this
belief
map.
that gives you as a squad, the confidence cannot be understated.
Back in
But
my
let's have a look
day,
here.
when
Game
I
number 3,
played
we're tied up at
Halo
1-1.
Infinite.
This will be the go-ahead game in the series. Whichever team wins this will be 1 game away from closing out what has already been a grueling series for these 2 teams. And as we get underway, I think it's also important to remember, you heard them talking about in Eclipse, winning these games in pools completely changes your bracket.
Why are you not a fan of this map? It just
like
like always ends in like a 0-0 tie or like a 12-minute like 1-0 game. At least like at my skill level.
For anyone on a Halo map, he's also going to get the rockets. They just loaded him up.
Someone called the police because this is not a safe situation. A man with all the
Just
power
like,
to
I don't
play
know.
with
I always
still
thought it
has
was
him
boring.
overshield left, gets spiked out, though.
A lot of like
So we're gonna have
long
to reset
distance
still with
fights.
1 rocket in hand.
Lost the overshield.
The middle's
One
very
rocket.
open.
It looks like Navi managed to break out mid-map. That'll be slowed down though by Snipe Down with that 1 rocket just to slow things
Slayer
down
on
a
this
little
map
bit.
was my least
And you see
favorite
the way
until
the
they
Snipe
added
Down's played,
Catalyst
he really
Slayer.
can't
I
do
hate
much.
that
He's
even
gotta
worse.
work the rest of his teammates to get on the map, as he is the
The
furthest
maps
up,
are
but
so
now they
big
got
for a
back on the map.
Slayer.
They've picked up
It's
a
like
couple
too
of
big
kills.
to be.
Look at
Yeah,
Snipe
a 3
Down.
flag
Quickly
would help a
reacts
lot, I
that
think.
inside of the Navi base. He's behind enemy lines, and
I don't
he's
know.
doing
I feel like
what
they
Eric
just didn't
Rowe
want
has
to.
done for so many years.
They're so weird about stuff like that. It's like they don't want people to be like, why is this one 3 and this one 5? It's like, I don't know. This map's so much bigger.
Kimbo trying to
You know?
overextend. He gets taken down as well. Snaky last
It's like, we don't
player
want to
really in
confuse our
position
players.
Alongside Jimbo, maybe to do some damage.
Alright, bam.
But Rhino moving that flag. Turns his attention to the respawn.
Guess I'll
Maybe
just
not
play
the
this
timing there.
12-minute. Actually, it'll be after the 3-minute overtime. It'll be a 15-minute 0-0.
Show their dynamos. The entire pillar stays alive as long as he can. 3 dead. Jimbo, the only player alive. He's a spawner.
Towards the end, I'm just like, dude, I don't even care if we
This
lose.
flag will
I just
go
want this
home.
game to end.
They go up 1-0. in our game number 3. Rain the player, of course, to run it home. But, I mean, we need to talk about the work that Ryan just did there, Andy. He did so much to get that flag back home.
That was a huge cap for them, though.
Rain somehow stays alive.
Oh, he took him 2 minutes, too.
That will pave the way for Ryan
Looking
to
good.
fly in and, does not get it, does not get the burn. That overshield will still be down with 2 players dead for EUnited. Suspector will have to take out the green gun.
We'll see if EU's finally waking up.
Oh, he doesn't know he's there, Jim, and Suspector gets the green gun to take it out of commission. Snipe down.
Oh, Snipe Down didn't get that.
Didn't have the overshield. He gets the damage required.
MLG Zanzibar was the worst competitive map ever. I didn't even know Zanzibar had an MLG variant.
On that rocket side of the map.
I certainly never saw it played in a MLG tournament. Maybe if it happened like early on in the game's life.
Oh, it's Kimbo who picks up 2, so that's massive. EUnited, 2 of them in the death screen. The rest should be located pretty quickly, which means that Jimbo can force this one home. They say they're not that good at Bazaar CTF. Well, they're not looking too bad at it.
Tied
right
up.
now. It's
Your boys are
1-1
cooking.
here as Navi answer back.
My God, this series has delivered. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Halo World Championship. This is day number 1. You're in Pool D, the pool of death. Some of the best teams here in the world fighting alongside one another. Snipe Down, my God, with the grapple rocket into your tree. Not something you want to wake up to, if we're honest. 3 dead for Navi. Snake.
It was played during 05 to 06. Really? You know what I've been meaning to do? Going back and watching the actual TV show that was on USA.
All the hard work done by Navi could be undone in the next
That should be on like Netflix or Hulu or something. I would watch that.
Oh boy, 90s and Kimbo are trying to
I feel like I'm gonna have to like try and pirate it to find it. Like the whole, I want to see everything that ever aired, you know?
Snakey and Jimbo, where are you on the map? There they are, they're on the return. Ryan maybe thinking about doing something crazy here, maybe thinking about a touch instead. The flag will be sent home, so Navi make a great defensive play.
Beautiful from Snakey and Jimbo. As we said, they're getting pitched there on the rocket side, overextend. You think they're going to die. They get the kills on the double door, and they just jump on the re. Ryan Noob cannot get in there, and we will stay at 1-1.
Ryan Noob gets the overshield, though, and now you can hear the rat-tat-tat-tat of the assault rifle as he shreds a few shields and puts a few players on their back. Kimbo and Jimbo, the Bow brothers, go down, and Snakey and Mighties now have to try and hold him off, but that's not going to be happening as Ryan Noob continues.
I still can't, like, I don't understand why they have, they're so hard-headed about, like, having, like, all the weapons in the game. Like, it was a huge step up that they had, like, BR starts. I would have hated AR pistol starts, but, like, why did they still have the AR on the map? Just gives me, like, early Halo 5 vibes.
Try and fight that battle, but they knew what the priority was to get that flag return, to get around that corner. And deal with the exact
I don't know, man. The longer that Navi stays in it, I just feel like they're going to pull it off. Letting them hang, build that confidence.
2 dead here. That will give an opportunity, some room for EUnited to push out of the base. Jimbo right away, not wasting any time, but my God, does he ever get needed out of the lockers immediately? It will still be 2 dead for Navi. Good pressure for both sides. That will be 4 dead. And as we said, a moment to breathe here. Ryan Noob is already in the bar.
Ryan Noob just waiting to see where those spawns come in as well. He's so smart. He knows exactly where his teammates are on the map. He knows that he can't take on 4 respawning players all at once. Ryan Noob in that position is thinking, if I see 1 thrust, how quickly we all took down the players from Navi almost instantaneously within a few seconds. It's probably going to be 4, so he waits a few seconds, waits for the help to come in, and Navi find themselves 4 dead again. The flag is moving once again for EUnited.
Despite all those nades coming,
my boss just called a meeting. I'm not going.
And he stays alive. That's huge. Here comes Jimbo and Mighties once again.
Well, this is a
I'm
different
clocking
team.
out in
They're
4
running this
minutes.
one through the double doors. It looks like EUnited have changed
I'm
the
gonna just
strategy.
clock out now
They're
and be
running
like,
this
yeah,
one
I
down
didn't
the
see it.
alley. They're trying to get it back through the elbow. Suspector's back in the base, but here's the overextension on the other side of the map now from Navi. Kimbo's got the rockets as well, and it looks like once again, somehow, Navi have managed to get the return.
The same
Damn.
exact playbook there. Mighties
They had
and
it.
Jimbo will fly through the truck. They will tank the shots. They will get into your base, and they will stop the run.
Jimbo trying to run a counter cap as well here. He's got to deal with Ryan Noob, though. Ryan Noob just makes him explode like a Christmas cracker. And now Ryan Noob is going to be able to send this one home. He's still got overshield to play with as well.
Wow.
Counter cap from EU here as well.
Yeah, being run here. We'll take a look at exactly where that flag's going. Here it is going down bottom, and Rain says you could take this. They're actually going to double back and slay a spawner, likely going to grab that flag.
This has been the problem for EUnited though, right? Every time they've got a flag moving, they haven't won that mid-map battle. They haven't managed to pick up the
Damn
kills
it.
on the spawners, the overextenders.
I have to go to this meeting. That's annoying.
Yeah, right there. EUnited tried
All
to
right.
win and bait
Well,
that. They
I
had
guess
two
I'll mute my
kids, they
mic.
couldn't get the run all the way.
Actually,
Still
I
down
can't.
there.
I can't leave you guys on. I'm about to get fired, dude. Early Halo 2 out of the Halo competitive settings ever. Yes, even worse than Halo 4. Really? I want to go back and watch that.
Decision made by Ryan Uber Rain to leave the first flag, go for a recap. That's going to be perfect because now they convert finally here. United, they're up 2-1, and that's just brilliant decision making from all members of United.
It really is. That is EUnited playing 3 steps ahead there, knowing if they bait that return on bottom rockets, they can make sure that they stop the counter and start another run off of the next kills as well. That will give them a 2-1 lead with 4 minutes left on the clock.
Now, to put it in context how difficult it is to break through the EUnited defenses, Optic, they weren't able to do it. It was a 1-0 win for EUnited on Bazaar. Capture the flag versus Optic back in Orlando. 4 minutes left on the clock for Navi to say, maybe we've got the formula to break through those defenses.
And like we said, this could be an opportunity here for EUnited to just show their slaying prowess, just how much they can lock down this map and be an absolute nuisance. And the gatekeepers of the mid-map to make sure that no pulls can come through. You gotta think, with only 3:45 left on the clock, that might be the game plan.
Difference maker as well has been the fact that I think it's the last 4, maybe even 5 overshields that have actually got into the hands of EUnited. I think that Navi have only had one. It was that Jimbo overshield that he had that was almost immediately removed by the plasma pistol that Suspector was holding down inside of that treehouse. Navi find themselves 3 down. Look at EUnited. The defensive perimeter is up. You are not getting past mid-map.
Oh God, look at this. Snipe down's in your lockers. Rain is in your rockets. You're not going anywhere. Whatever door you decide to peek your head out of, you're going to have some EUnited BRs focused on it. 3 minutes left on the clock, and EUnited is holding mid-map.
Just obnoxious, but brilliant. The only way to describe it. Navi get 2 though. Jimbo goes down. Great shots coming in from Rain, and now he finds himself as last alive. He's going to just sail across the vents there to make sure that he stays alive. He grabs the rockets. Can he get away with them? No, he can't. Kimbo. The ping miss strikes, and now Navi have broken out. They have time here, and they also have maybe a rocket to play with if Kimbo can find it. It's actually going to be his teammate, but Snipe down eliminates him.
2 dead here for EUnited. Rain goes for the 360 alley-oop fish brain. Does not work out in the rockets here. 2:32 left on the clock, and Navi still trying to get a flag on the board. Kimbo knows that he needs to wait for help here if he wants to get a flagpole.
Oh, he doesn't get the needle. A super combine this time. Snakey's there for the trade, but Navi know that they maybe only have time for one more push in this position. Snakey trying to close down that gap onto Snipe down. It looks like the play call is to go for the overshield, but here comes Ryan, who once again causing problems. Dynamo's needless, he'll use it all.
Like we said, in a moment like this, this is some of the last players that you want to be playing against. When EUnited can play the control game, they can play the presence game, as they will still maintain the 2-1 lead here. We are under 2 minutes left in the game.
Yet another overshield goes to EUnited as well. They have done such an incredible job of controlling this power-up. Navi haven't had a sniff of it for the entirety of the game, and now Snipe down. He's just thinking about padding a few stats, to be honest with you. He's not got any intention of moving past the bar from Navi. Deal with the overextension, deal with Kimbo as well. Turns that one on its head. And Navi, 3 dead once more. Snakey last alive, at least takes one to the grave.
And speaking of the stats, look at Suspector. 21 and 12 in this game right now. Snipe down also 24 and 20, but what a margin here for Suspector. As we said, EUnited feeling so good about what he's brought to this team, and it is showing on the scoreboard as well.
Around 70 seconds left in this game. Late game is where a lot of things are decided in Halo Infinite.
Oh boy, that's a good
trying to
spike.
stay alive. It's a good spike. It's a great spike. It shreds away at the last bit of health that Mighty's had on those double doors. Snipe down now once again, just patrolling up on the high ground. Navi, I think, with 50 seconds left, aren't going to be able to formulate enough time or enough pressure on the map to really put something meaningful together here. This should be, unless something magic happens, an opportunity here for EUnited to call this game their own and got 2-1 in the series.
Look at the damage from Snipe down. Wins that 1v1. All this tick damage as well from the Dynamo on Kimbo. He has to stay alive bottom middle. Like you said, 30 seconds. Navi has to go now, and they need a miracle.
They look to the heavens, but I don't think that they're going to get the answer they're looking for at the moment as 2 players fall once again for Navi. It's time to think about the next game. It's time to think about game number 4 because EUnited with just 14 seconds left on the clock are going to add yet another kill to their tally. 2 more for Snipedown, who's currently sat, by the way, at 28 and 21.
A lot of those kills coming in the last 3 minutes, if we're honest there. And doesn't matter what time the kills come in, the clock will tick down, and EUnited will take game number 3 in the series and take a 2-1 lead.
But will it be EUnited closing out the series? 3-1, or if Navi got something to say about it? Suspector, let's see what you've got off the break.
Let's see where these first kills go. It's going to be Jimbo, the first one to strike. However, kills are going to be traded 1-on-1 on each side. Suspector will get away with his life.
So Navi are playing for B as well, so they might have a little bit of early control and a little bit of early scoring. And the way that Navi like to play, they like to hold the 2 cap until they see an opportunity to push. They're very kind of defensive on the way that they play these control-based game types. It can mean they don't take a lot of risks, but it also means they don't get the rewards for taking the risk at times.
Snipe down there, uses that rocket, barely stays alive with the rocket from tires into A-Court. However, does the job. 3 dead for Navi. Once again, EUnited playing slow and steady, waiting for the opportunity to get control. It will only be 17 points on the board before EUnited starts scoring.
So smart from Snipe down there. Just something to highlight. He saw the play call from his teammates was, we're playing for C, we're going to try and play the ends. Having recognized the position he was in, backs up immediately to tower, knowing the most likely spawnage red room arcade for Navi. Gets himself in a position to get first shot and defend A. And now you're going to see a slender lead go into the hands of EUnited. Like I mentioned, playing the ends of the map, AC in their control.
That really is what we see on the more experienced Strongholds teams. They will let that first rush go. It's no problem. They want to see how the game plays out. However, 3 dead on the side of EUnited. It's a nice answer back from Navi. Will be a momentary 4 dead as they will now get a B control, a double kill for Mighties to help with that one.
That's where I want to see them try and put some pressure on as well. Unfortunately, Snipedown.
Oh my God.
Meets Raze and just absolutely decimates him. Change of game plan now for Kimbo as he has to back up. But those opportunities where you get 3 or 4 dead, then you can try and make a play and apply pressure. But at the moment, EUnited have just broken out. That's a little bit of a weak hold from Navi. Mighty's trying to do what he can on free spawn, but that trade is going to secure B here for EUnited.
Absolutely. Well, Kimbo there drops back to Arcade. However, I think in this meta, you're going to get pre-nated on Arcade there. I don't think it's a safe place. I think he needs to go all the way back to A-Court, maybe PD, reset with the team there. You're always going to get nated out at the highest level in Arcade, and EUnited plays that perfectly.
EUnited might be able to get hold of rockets as well, because Snipedown's made the play to push up on the map. Kimbo's going to be there. Kimbo, great communication here from Navi. 3 dead per side, and it's actually going to be 4 dead for EUnited. Big, influential double.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Not only was that a vital
EU
1v1
came
for
back
the
and
stop,
won.
He gets the rockets.
It was 1-1 when last I remember.
Oh yeah, momentary 1v1 there, as you say, between Kimbo and Suspector. He'll also get a kill.
Good start from EU out of this game too.
As well to bring to B stairs if he wants.
Suspector.
Oh, clocking out for the day.
Gets the reset onto A, so now you're seeing end control of the map in the hands of Navi. EUnited, this is where they got their chunk of time from. Jimbo does well enough there to make sure the shotgun isn't too influential as far as Snipedown and his little run was
2-1 Bizarre EU1. Yeah, dude. They just sent an email out like 10 minutes ago that they're closing our. I work for a mortgage company, and they're closing our like retail and wholesale. They're originally working on selling it, but they actually that deal fell through, and they're just closing it entirely. So my boss, I guess someone asked about it, so my boss was like, let's jump on a call, and I was like, my friend's like, hey, you joining this meeting? I'm like, no, I'm literally, like, it was, I usually clock out at 5, I was like 4:56, I was like, I'm gonna clock out right now and just be like, yeah, I didn't see the email, and I'm gonna just like not go. And she's like, she's waiting for you, like, just join. I was like, alright, whatever. And apparently she's like, yeah, I just got off the phone, I wasn't gonna tell you guys till after, like, till Monday, I guess. She's like, I don't want to ruin your weekend or whatever. And damn, I can't believe you live there. Yeah, she's like, I didn't want to ruin your weekend, I was gonna tell you Monday, but he sent the email out, so blah blah. She said we're probably all getting fired. They're not gonna need a I work for the warehouse team, like Fund and Loans, so they're saying we're not gonna need a warehouse team. It was kind of like, I feel bad because like my boss sounded like she was like about to cry, and I was like, they were like asking what they're gonna do for work, and I was like, you're not gonna be a full-time farmer, because he has like a farm and shit. I was like, just be a full-time farmer, you'll be fine. She's like, no, absolutely not.
One shot tires.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to sound like psychopath, but I fucking hate my job. I don't give a shit if I get fired. I always said the last day I work here will be the best day of my life. The day I quit or get fired works better. At least if I get fired, I hopefully get a severance package. Get money for getting fired instead of quitting on my own.
Watch your spikes too.
Let's go, AD.
Why am I disconnected? Did my internet go down?
I'm going right now.
Watch out. I got one.
Nice. What's our? Tarjan weak. I'm trying to watch your purple. Tarjan, no. One shot, Tarjan. I'm watching purple as well. Purple down, purple weak.
Damn, my stream's down. Good thing I'm still recording.
Make this
I'm
normal.
blocking C. I'm blocking C.
Make it normal.
You can be arcade on me randomly. No, he's
I'm gonna have to restart the stream.
Really weak, really weak. One shot ATM is up.
Keep holding.
One guy purple.
25 for
Two
rockets.
purple, I think. Two purple. Two purple.
Nading some place.
Oh, no one there. No one there.
As we finish the Astro list,
OBS
you can feel the
reconnection
intensity now
successful.
of the
What the hell
listening
just
from
happened?
EUnited. I know they're in a series here, but the takeaway for me is how similarly it seems like both teams are actually approaching with their strategies this game time.
Yeah, absolutely. There, you even heard Chig on EUnited.
They don't want to
saying,
see
"Make it
me
normal. Let's slow
succeed,
this game
dude.
time down. Let's get back in control of that BC hold that they held for so long. That gives them a 142-95 lead. However, 3 dead off the back of that. It will be rockets for Mighties as well. 4 dead. Ryan
Oh.
first spawner. He's dead as well. And they will keep
That's so
EUnited on the
hectic.
back.
Everyone's
They
just
will.
thrusting
It's an
around.
opportunity for Navi to get back into the game, but they need to take advantage here. They can't let EUnited get those first 2 or 3 picks and get back in control with at least contesting them on those fights, at least making it feel awkward for them, because if they don't win these fights, then maybe this could be EUnited crossing that 200-point margin. But at the moment, Navi are giving as good as they got. Rain from EUnited turns his attention towards Snakey on the rails. Snakey somehow stays alive for long enough to do half shield's damage, but Rain deals with him. EUnited now with access to B, they should be able to flip this too.
By the way, take a look at the stats. This should not be as close as it is. EUnited. Oh boy!
Yeah.
Double kill there for Rain. Beautiful work with the stalker.
EUnited is definitely outslaying.
It's
like a tie game, though.
4 dead for Navi there, but look at the stats. Suspector 14 and 9 here in this game already. Big numbers from him.
Suspector.
Navi being outslayed.
Dude, there was a time where they were saying Suspector was the best guy in Halo 5 early on when
with a triple cap in this game, Navi trying to stem the bleed
when he
over
was
A.
on, why do I
Resources
forget
gonna
what
be
org
committed,
they
but
were?
Rain just holds the ground
Kratos,
once more. The rest of his
Suspector,
team trying to
L-Town.
flood around him. This is the playmaker here for EUnited. Damage from this
And I
Storm
don't remember
could
what
be
we're
massive for
Native.
EU.
Look at the discipline from Rain.
They got
Sure,
second
he
to
can
Halo
do
5, the
damage
first
to Summers,
Worlds.
But it's not worth it. He's the gatekeeper on B
I don't
right
remember
now.
who
He
they
pops
were,
one
who
shot
they
back
played
down
under,
right
but
away. He does not want to be an easy kill as he guards arcade and music.
30 seconds till the rockets come up as well. 2 kills go to the side of EUnited. Navi find themselves.
But yeah,
2
'cause
dead.
when,
just being such a nuisance at the moment, just running around up and down the stairs. It's like a toddler who's had too many.
After they
emails,
got
too
rid
many
of
squeezes in the
Commonly.
morning. For now,
Like
Navi
Lethal
giving
left, they got
balls back.
Commonly,
Navi
and then
trying to
they
press
were
their way
like,
back into this
got rid of
one.
Commonly, got
EUnited,
Suspector.
they are not having any
Around that
way
time, they
across
were
the
like
200
saying
point
that
mark.
Suspector was the best in the game.
Huge kills off the back of that. Another one though goes in favor
Hasn't
of
had a
EUnited
great road
as they
since
will
then.
continue scoring
It's
here.
been a while
Now
since
210
he's
to 137, a sizable
been like a
lead
top 3
in the
team,
home
but
stretch. Ryan Noob also one rocket to play with.
that's not
Double
true.
kill.
They
He's
were
still got another
they're
rocket as
consistently
well,
like top
as he will
3
fly right
on
into BD.
E6, right?
Someone hiding around. Mighty's, though, with a very nice
With
kill
Hook,
against
it was like
Ryan.
Kratos, Hook,
Taken down
Suspector,
by Navi now. I think that
and
might be the nail in the coffin for this series.
I don't
Suspector
remember.
still has 1 rocket to play with EUnited crossing the 230-point mark now. 1 kill here from Suspector should give them the numbers they need to close out the series, to turn it on its head. Navi making a desperate play on C though.
Desperate play is right. Kimbo's your last player
Damn.
alive here. Suspector is 17.
Well, they just scored a 100-something points straight.
Here for EUnited.
This will do it, and this shows the resilience of EUnited. Navi though somehow getting to A. I thought this game was over. Suspector has to turn his attention.
They're just
out to
holding
B.
for scraps.
Grenades are coming in. Here
I mean,
comes
they're
the
gonna
front
need a
from
miracle to
Navi.
win
They're
this.
not giving this one up yet.
Wow, great
5
preview
seconds.
on music here from Suspector. He's shooting.
They get a reset.
Does not get the finish.
They got the
Navi.
reset, but
Navi
now
will
they're
continue
2 dead.
scoring. They are not dead yet.
3 dead,
Slowing
all
down,
dead,
though,
and that's
showing
game.
experience, showing that just a few seconds of calmness.
They're still spawning calf too. I was gonna say if they got splits, maybe you got into contest C and stop A. They could have had something, but nope. That's it. EU with the dub. I mean, it's like that's the team you would have picked off the rip, right? But not confidence inspiring at all. Like, if you're an EU fan, like, you don't see that and you're not happy about that. So, I mean, Navi put up a good fight, which is nice. Hopefully they can make some noise in the rest of their bracket. I know they said this is the bracket of death, though, so good luck. Good luck to your EU boys, bro.
Thank you so much, Onset and Brav. Give it up for Snipe Down as coming to EUnited.
Snipe Dog, what up, homie?
To kick off the Halo World Championship. Now that series, you guys come away with a 3-1 victory, and really the map I want to talk about, kind of like map number 1. You guys really couldn't find your footing right there, and just kind of finding that opportunity to execute and really get us some time there. What really kind of changed from there going on for the rest of the series?
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with game 1 being our worst game of the tournament. So I think we just
they did not play well game
really
1.
Bad. I mean, we could not figure out how to get the oddball. We were slaying a lot, but I think we went to the next game. We said we're down 1-0. Next game we tied up 1-1. It doesn't matter what happened game 1. Yep. It's all about what comes next. So I think we progressively got better each game, and I'm glad to bring that into the next series.
Yeah, it definitely did. You guys definitely did get better.
I don't know,
that
man.
Series.
I mean,
one thing is
it's a
that
good spin zone.
It, especially what was going on.
I'm not sure I agree though.
Of you, Suspector, and Ryan, who really doing your thing, you know. But Rain, you know, he's an absolute anchor on the map. Just
Rain, man. I love Rain.
How successful you guys are going to be going into this weekend?
Yeah, Rain, Tim, I think he's
Timothy
one of the most
Tinkler.
Players in the game.
What
I
a
really
name.
Think he's got some of the best comms you can ask for. It makes me a better player. It makes all of us better players. And, you know, he came out in that game, too, and really, you know, he dropped, I think, 19 kills.
Yeah, he was on fire.
So, you know,
Timmy.
you can count on pretty much any one of us to pop off at the right time, and that game 2 was his time. So, very happy for that.
Well, you guys are definitely vibing. Anything you want to say to the EUnited fans out there who was cheering you on, coming to the stage and all throughout the matchup?
Yeah, thank you to the EU fans, to the Snipe Down fans. I love you guys. Happy to be out here at another World Championship and hoping to put on a show.
That would be crazy if they win.
All right, that's going to do it for me and Snipe Down on the stage.
It sucks. I like Rhino, but everyone hates him.